when food's there. So.
Because everybody's funny.
Alright. And we'll send this to Mom and Dad too. We'll record it. We'll do some clips. So.
Yeah.
Alright.
They're upset that they couldn't make it out.
I know. So, okay, so while y'all are eating, I'm gonna get started talking real quick. So, appreciate y'all coming out for senior day, as well as what the team did, and decorating all this stuff and things like that. So, I'll stand next to MJ. That one.
Here we can scoot.
You can eat. No, I can sit. Oh, so, I mean, me standing up is probably as tall as sitting down. There's no difference in that height. So, so one of the things, again, you all know part of the story, but there are 10,202 cadets that applied in her class year. And of that, there were only 44 internationals, and of that, there was only one spot. And she had to get in her own. I couldn't get her in because she was a tennis player. So the fact that she did that is just beyond ridiculously huge. The next part of that that's pretty cool is, and this is where kind of she gets to make that impact. We're like sideways. They're like bummer eating. So, but, so pretty cool that she made that transition, because that makes her already so different. Again, same thing. She's the first international to ever letter all 4 years, which is a huge difference maker. You know about all our accolades because we talked about them, and they're also on the back of the poster. Probably some of the things you don't know about MJ is that
She pulls up fire hydrants downtown.
If you do them, if it's top secret, I can't.
Classified.
is she really spends a lot of time trying to do the things for her teammates to make it special. So one of the things that when you go off to college, as coaches, we're your parents, and you have sponsor parents, and then we have our parents on the road. And so we're kind of all your surrogate parents while your parents can't be here. That's one of the things the college experience does for you. The other thing it does for you is it gives you different sisters. So you have a sister who's great, who's special, but now you've got all these sisters on this current team, and you have all the sisters from before on that long blue line that always talk to. So you have a family, and you have a family that's going to be there for you for the next 50 years. And Colonel Ulrich will tell you that. What did she have that Zoom call when she graduated 30 years ago or something like that? That's literally that bond, and that things will happen. So from players that I recruited 22 years ago now, one of them texted me this morning before the match. You have time to talk? Not right now after the match. But again, that's the family that you've joined, okay? And you've created a great sisterhood. But the fact I was going back to the things that you don't know about, MJ spends a lot of time to do a lot of little things for you to try to make things so you look the same, so you know what to do and things like that. And sometimes she might spend an hour on the phone with me, pretty much every night. Every night there's a phone call. Hey, what do we do? How do we do? So she can be organized. So the more organized it is for y'all, the easier the transition. So she's really gone out of her way to put a lot of time and effort. And she does that because not only does she want to see the team successful, she wants to see each of you successful. And it's even evident by her text yesterday. Does anybody want to, I'm going here, if anybody likes to, I can take you. And she's always willing to offer that and to be there for you. And I think that's, as a coach, something Coach Viter and I really appreciate is that not only has she taken that role seriously and stepped it up, but she's put that time and effort that y'all probably don't know, and she's never going to ask to know, or the memes that she puts in there, okay, which are great, but that does take time, and they're very creative, they're very thoughtful, and that's what a leader does. A leader does all these little extra things that maybe sometimes people do know or don't know, but that they can really appreciate and value and things like that. And having not been that senior team captain of coming in with that of she's been overshadowed all these years. So for her to come in and take that role and get that experience without, this year we had the senior leadership where we got MJ now, so that we can help transition so they know what's going on versus like, here it is, this is kind of what's been done, but you figure it out. And so she's really, really done a great job with that. And so with that, one of these things is, now you're like,
That's what that is.
I have this here for you. You have yours in the
Oh, yay. That's pretty.
And so I was lucky that when I recruited, or I don't say I recruited MJ, because MJ reached out to me, and then I looked her up, and then I'm like, I can't recruit you. And then she writes me back again, and I'm like, I can't recruit you. And then she writes me back again, and then she says, well, I got a nomination. And I go, you got a nomination from who? And she goes, oh, from President Markio and Pacquiao, Pacquiao's the boxer. Ramos. Okay, and so she had that. So that was kind of a thing. So she did all that, and then I'm like, okay, I'll go look at you play. And of course, I lost all my luggage and all that stuff, and took the red eye, and I had to buy clothes at the base there just to go visit with her. And when I did, I'm like, wow, she's really good. I need to recruit her. And by that time, but then, like I said, we couldn't do anything. So this is really cool. This is your senior bank blanket. And so wherever you go, you always get to have this.
Aww. I get so many things.
Well, when you make it to 4 years, you get a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I know. I'm the only one that survived from my class.
So, well, think of that again. We talk about that. So, seems like
There you go.
Coach, where are you?
Oh, wait. There we go. Let me get my arm. I need Kasinia, then I'll be good.
Yeah.
All right.
Watch out for the cake.
Watch out for the cake.
Okay. No blanket in the cake. So, where were we at with that?
Good eye out. You recruited
And you lost all your
Florida, lost everything on the trip out.
So, but it was good for all of us to work out, and like I said, I'm glad that she has a bunch of other sisters, and we look forward to. The thing about tennis is we're gonna remember some of the wins, but you're always gonna remember the bus trips. The van trips, the bus trips,
The air power and the bus trips.
but,
So much air power.
flying Mill Air, not flying Mill Air, all the delays, the disasters, and those things that's what they'll be memories that will last a lifetime. But we love you.
Thank you, Coach.
So, and Jenny's here because I know she's got treatment. Do you want to say anything, Jenny? Other than dance moves? No.
Oh!
Wait, I got caught.
Yes, you did.
Red-handed.
MJ's been a pleasure to know you. Maybe better than I wanted to or you wanted to. Coach wanted us to know each other better. But I know you're a lovely lady, and it's been my pleasure to get to know you, and I know you'll do great things.
Thank you. Thank you for fixing me.
We still have another week.
Yeah, we got one more week.
I know, I'm just
We
saying.
got like
I
three
made a
more
good
days.
effort.
3 more days.
Made a good effort.
That's right. Got the magic wand out a few times, got the time turner out a few times,
The iron thumb,
Wow. Jenny, there's some pizza there,
I did grab a piece already.
and there's a Coke and all that stuff.
Okay, thank you.
I'm still afraid of Mike pointing the camera at me. I just want the pizza.
We're gonna get some great pictures.
No,
Instagram.
All right. Did your sponsor dad want to say anything?
You can finish my bite.
I know, probably the worst.
I don't have any prepared remarks.
Nope, if you don't, we just want to enjoy pizza. And soda and cake.
So many cameras.
That's pretty.
Don't use it as a plate, though.
I'm not.
That was
I'm just going to say sitting.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we met Meredith about 4 years ago now. It's hard to believe it's already been 4 years or almost 4 years. helped her out when she first came here. She stayed in our house for a week or so before you start doing all the, out in the field cadet stuff, tough stuff. But it's been a real pleasure knowing you. Over the last year, we weren't able to spend too much time because of COVID, unfortunately. But I really enjoyed you having over to our house many times and interacting with our pets, Kaiser, and you might know if I told you that Cora, unfortunately, is no longer with us.
Wait, not Aiden and
Aiden and Roman. Roman is
Roman. I was
super
like,
nice
it's
one.
than
Yeah. And appreciate you spending time with Ashley and touch on a little bit. That's our two daughters. But it's been a real pleasure knowing you. I hope, obviously we'll stay in touch and I hope that your next steps are great, which I'm sure they will be.
Thank you.
I'm just here for the food. We gotta have cake soon. Mike, you wanna say anything? Hey, Mike, where's the camera? You're on camera. That is you, Mike.
I need to say something.
Oh boy.
MJ, I've known you for 3 years, and we talked about that just for a quick second before game. The match started today, and I just want to, summarize for you that it's been a pleasure making photographs of you. The images that span across 3 years have shown a very interesting history, as to your style and just generally your ability to compete and your willingness to contribute and dedicate yourself to a win. So it's been a pleasure. We've got 2 more matches to tighten up small details, but I'm looking forward to it.
I'm sorry for all those times I hit you.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about it. Now that you mentioned it.
You were
Alright, Colonel Roy?
Well, first of all, how'd the match turn out?
We lost 4-3, last match. Great effort. It was a great match. Number 1 team in the conference. We're there. We're getting there.
Well, I'd say MJ, the thing that stands out with me is just the general leadership. I mean, obviously you're number 1 and all that, and that's awesome. I love watching you play. But, you leading this team made a huge difference, and, a tight ship, and keeping all these freshmen in line and everybody else. That's not easy. Hard work. That's hard work. You set that tone. And I think just the overall, just such a great, well-rounded cadet. You have all that leadership ability, and a little bit I helped you with academics. Hope that helps out. But I no matter what you do, you're going to be an amazing, leader asset to whatever that organization is. I really hope it's a military organization. Eventually.
working on it.
And I hope that all works out, because that's absolutely, I mean, they're crazy not to snatch you up, and we hope that works out over time. So keep tabs on you.
Jane, you got anything?
Well, I've been coming down to matches now for a while, mostly for the Klondike bars and the pizza.
And I believe you.
But every week, I'm never told that I have to be at a match. I'm just told all week, hey, cadets are allowed to come. Hey, by the way, it's on Friday. Oh, this is the time. Sign up, by the way, come on. And I just kind of naturally put together that this one's important. I should probably be there. And I think that sums it up. You guys have been what's been most important to her for the last year or two. And she's been taking care of you guys. She works really hard. I hear the other half of it. I hear while she's bullying me. Oh, I gotta go work on tennis and stuff. So, okay. But yeah, I'm just here to support.
So MJ, one of my very first memories was Bedford Cup. and
Oh, yeah.
this was
Oh, yeah.
10 minutes before where I met some guy apparently is a big deal, you know, something like a soup, I don't know, I called him man. This is when I met General Severia, and he was there. I didn't understand the importance of what was happening, and all I know is this is my first time watching you, like the second day, and you're playing the girl from Idaho, and it was just an absolute war, you know, just on that last court in that front bank, and you were just giving everything you got. Your heart is showing, your energy, your passion was just kind of oozing, and it's like, man, this is going to be a fun ride. And it has been. You know, it's been awesome getting to know you, getting to be on your court, getting to, you know, see those highs and be there to celebrate with you, and then also, you know, off the court, just see you continue to grow. From, you know, because when I got him, you were a sophomore, and then, you know, seeing you mature through these years, and now as a senior team captain, it's been a pretty incredible ride. So I'm just so happy that I was able to be a part of your journey for these 3 years. So thank you.
Thank you, Coach.
Anybody else? Got anything?
We left it all on the poster. It's in writing.
Yeah.
We love you, MJ.
Yeah.
We love you.
Sorry?
Oh, okay.
Bye, Jenny.
Tomorrow.
No, well, one more time.
COVID testing
Okay.
at 1.
Does that make an MJ? How cool is that?
All right. Have a good evening.
Oh my gosh. I love that.
Yes, we wrote all of our heartfelt letters on there.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Isn't that neat? It is an MJ. I didn't realize the picture. What a great idea. I just, cool. Oh, food.